good evening, is me, Little Joe, and today we are talking about with Marvel's Contest with Champions. So this is other account I am having for your neck, and we're going to take a look at Mephisto Phillips. So here's some information for the ranking 4 with Mephisto Phillips. As you can see, he has very big nose and very nice forehead shape. His attacks maybe not so strong, but his cape is nice. So let's get into real account and talk a little bit about Mephisto Phillips. So here it is. I am having 75,000 shards for trying for this 5 stars Mephisto Phillips, and I am trying this 5 separate times, and each time it happens I don't winning Mephisto Phillips. So I lose my 75,000 shard for not winning feature versions with Mephisto Phillips, who is not available for another couple of months. And I take my unit and I spent them, all my unit, on some 20 crystals for Mephisto Phillips. Maybe hoping that the 4 star will come for Little Joe. But it doesn't happen, and I am ending up receiving one very lucky occasion of one very small, very shiny 3-star Mephisto Phillips. So here he is, Mr. Phillips. He's a demon. He has a nice chest piece, you can see here. He has fancy whip, and he is grabbing the balls with his hand all the time. If you have the balls, Mephisto Phillips will grab them with his hand, and he will hear you scream with his pointy ears, and then he takes your bones and he makes a jacket with them. So maybe we take this opportunity to find some friend. We can maybe fight with some friend who looks maybe interesting. Maybe we can fight. Take a look here. Who looks like they will be fun time to fight? Who is this Gangsta 2? Gangsta 2 looks like interesting enough fellow. Maybe he has 2 toes. Maybe he has 1 toes. Who knows how many toes exactly he has? But we can take our very shiny, very fancy Mephisto Phillips 3-star version, and we can do maybe like a duel. So he has persistent charges. We can get a little more info that he's got a, I don't know, maybe it's a bullwhip, maybe it's a hell whip. And yeah, it's very interesting business, is extra dimension being. Phillips is practically immortal with his fire. So let's fight these 2 toes. Okay, here we go. Mephisto Phillips. There he is, little man with big bloody moon next to his eyes. Doesn't look good for Mephisto Phillips, but he is having his regeneration power, and that maybe is not so good. Let's give it another try. Maybe Gangster 2 Toes is winning the race this time, but this 3-star Mephisto Phillips is gonna come back and bite him in the bulbs. Alright, Mephisto Phillips, another dual credit down the drain. Let's give it a try. Here we go, Mephisto Phillips. tiny, and he's gonna make your eyes way too big. And he makes you with a tasty snack, and he makes Mephisto Phillips. Don't be scared, Storm. Mephisto Phillips wins the race. So there you have it. This is a very shiny, very small, very fancy Mephisto Phillips. He wears open-toe shoes, so he cannot work in a public restaurant or public restroom. I'm sorry, and so that's it. Hope you enjoy, and maybe you will purchase yourself for one day one shiny, very small, very tiny, very smart Mephisto Phillips. Thanks for having me.